this map actually has it raining within the extreme graphical actually lower the extreme graphic settings because it does cause it to slow down just a little, but it really does have some nice special effects in this game. If you have a good enough card, my card is not good enough to play with very, very high graphic settings. In fact, even with my new card, it still suggests that I play with pretty low settings. I might need a better computer in general, so I don't know. But I'm pretty happy with just being able to watch a replay with high graphic settings. It's a lot of fun. Looks like we got some 2-gate coming from our Protoss player. I'm wondering if that means we'll see 2 Zealots. These players are Masters League players, so we can assume they know what they're doing. I heard recently one reason why you don't want to put the barracks here is because you get less of a surround with your army. If you have your army up on top of this ledge, you want more troops to be able to sit closer to the ramp. So, of course, you can put a bunker there. That's always a good idea. So here we have, looks like, let's look at the production tab. 2 Zealots indeed. 2 Zealots. We have 1 already out, 2 more coming. This looks like there's going to be some early aggression. In fact, he's already got it queued. Where does he have it queued? Oh, wow. It's queued over here. I'm a little nervous queuing it like that just because if you run too close to underneath this cliff, there's probably a marine or something sitting there, and we do see a bunker going up. So even a Masters player will put a bunker up there. Good to know. Yep, see, look at that. Sune is getting picked off a little bit, but on the other hand, it was a very good decision to come in here and do this early aggression because he almost caught him off ground. In fact, he could have killed that SCV, and then this bunker wouldn't have been finished, and it would have been. Guess that didn't work. It was a good try. A good try. Little 3 Zealot rush. Be interesting to see what units both people decide to pop out. Looks like he's a little bit afraid here. MG. We'll call him MG. MG is a little bit afraid. He's got a 2nd orbital early. I do this too now. I'd get an extra orbital out early, call down mules. He's finally going factory, and let's see what these things are. 2 tech labs, so we'll probably get some upgrades, either double upgrades for the Marines or Marauders. Thinking he's gonna go Marauders. Look at that. Early Warp Prism. How interesting. And he's probably going to get, I'm guessing at this point he's going to drop some Zealots into the main. Yep, there we go. What do you do if there's a bunker at the front door? Fly in the back door. And look at that. He already recycled his bunker. He's building another one. He is getting the Marauder. Yeah, that's probably a mistake. Because Zealots are good against Marauders. 2 sentries in the back. Interesting. This is so interesting. What are they going to be doing with the sentries back there? 2 Zealots going in. Is charge being researched? I'm sorry, I've got it too slow. No, I was not lagging that bad. I just had it on normal speed, which is actually not normal speed. They really should call normal normal and call normal slow, because normal is slow motion. Well, this would be an interesting battle. Not sure who's got the more powerful force fields. Almost hit. That could have been game over. I mean, I don't know if he meant to do that. But if it seems like if you had blocked him off a little bit better. And unfortunately now he doesn't have any more shields or force fields available. It's too bad. The Marauders get it slowing down the Zealot. That's the one thing they can do. Our Terran player was not too impressed. Oh, it's so funny. It almost worked. You should be more impressed. Charge being researched. Almost worked, my friend. Almost worked. But now the bad news is, I'm sure income-wise, our TOS player is a little... No, he's not. Our TOS player is doing just fine income-wise. I always have a hard time macroing and microing. And, but I guess if you're a master player, you're going to be able to do both at the same time. I don't know how he does it. Probably just cycles through, you know, these numbers and queues up the workers. Beats me. So now let's see where he's going. I don't think he lost too many units in that battle. Just he was lost. Let's see who's winning. Okay, well, apparently the Terran player's winning. And he was about to push out with his little force. Which I don't know if that was a good idea, though. Excuse me. I don't know if that was a good idea for the Terran player to push out, because it is no longer a 2-gate. It is now a 4-gate. He's still coming. Here he comes. But... I don't know why there's 2 observers over there. And now they've got their energy back. Oh, that was classy. That was classy. Wow. A donut of death, I believe is what that is called. More or less. I think you maybe are supposed to storm in the middle of that for it to be technically a donut of death. Ooh, we got an elevator play going here, though. The elevator of death. The donut of death's little brother. Oh my goodness. I do not think our Terran player is aware that he's been scouted. Fortunately. Oh my goodness. The army size, though, this is not good. Well, it's about even, but I don't think it's the right kinds of units. Charge is finished, so that building is actually expendable. But 2 medvacs. Oh my goodness. How is he going to fend this off? How is he going to fend this off? I don't know. Still says he has a good army size, but I think it's a lot of that's the warp prison. Okay, here comes the troops at the front of the base. They were kind of hanging out at the expo. Now our Terran player is losing. So we see, it looks like he's going for a lot more Marauders. 2 more, okay, maybe not. He's got 5 barracks, 3 with tech labs, 2 with the reactors. And what do we have here? 2 observers, just kind of hanging out. Not doing a whole lot. Now we've got some High Templars. Donut of Death is yet a possibility. Another War Prism. I think one reason why our TOS player went for War Prisms is because these bases are so close to each other. They are so close to each other. I mean, whoever wins the air battle in this game might win the game. Yeah, too bad void prisms don't heal your troops. Otherwise, it would be a different story. So I'm kind of surprised our Terran player doesn't just pick up and fly over and drop off. I mean, assuming the troops are at the front door. In fact, he's scanning the front door maybe so he can drop the back door. I mean, that's what I would do. But I guess the observers are here, so he'll know when he can drop in and when he can pick up, and as long as he keeps his war person alive, have a good idea of if he's free or not to drop in. Continue to harass, and this orbital is going down. Because the probes are okay, there are a couple Marines shooting at the probes. And here we have a big drop, and we go back. I missed the beginning of this battle. So he's doing that really cool drop move where you, where I think you D-click or something. You can move and drop one of your troops off at a time. Storming all those. We hit a couple medvacs with the storms. And maybe just one. Back and forth we go. Some Archons being formed. Looks like the income tab pretty even. I guess technically the Terran player is a little bit ahead because they can cut on those mules. Interesting. I'm not seeing a whole lot of Terran troops. Seems like his army value is higher than I would expect. Guess a lot of the troops are in the medvac. This is just not a happy Terran player. I play Terran. I'm a lot polite when I play. I like having fun. So we've got a Ghost Academy. It's a good idea. I don't know why anybody ever does not make ghosts when they play against Protoss. And we have three expos, and he still has 1,000 cash left over. Wow. You know, whoever thinks Blue Flame Hellions are bad, I mean, just check this out. This is like the Blue Flame Hellion times 5 right here. I don't know why this dude doesn't make one Viking. All he needs is one Viking, and he'll be able to deal with this constant harassment. So our Protoss player Hatsune, he's getting a lot of good scouting information from doing his drops. That War Prism is still alive, by the way. It's right up there in the corner. So yeah, if I were this Terran player, I think I would attack with this many medvacs and a couple ghosts. Let's take a quick peek at the income tab. Okay, well, Terran player's still doing just fine. Huh, he's got 4 ghosts. I wonder what is he thinking? What is he doing? 4 is a lot of ghosts, in my opinion. I mean, I know he has some High Templar. Is he going to try to snipe them? Or is he going to... Nope, he's not getting cloaked, but he is getting 2 more. Oh, here's a big battle. Let me pull back. Protoss player's like, no, I must have my 4 expansions. And in terms of army size, Protoss is a little ahead. Some nice EMPs go down. But despite the nice EMPs, didn't seem to slow him down too much. Yeah, that's interesting. I thought with those EMPs, I mean, he had so many EMPs, but I guess he didn't really hit the Archons, and I guess he didn't really hit the High Templars, so he took the shields up all the Zealots, but, you know, Zealots are so tough to kill. It takes a Marauder like 10 shots to kill 1 Zealot. I mean, think about that. 150? 100. He doesn't know that they're here. 150. 150 shields and armor combined. So 1 Marauder, you know, only does 10 damage. 11 because it's upgraded. It takes 15 shots. 15 shots. It's ridiculous. Completely absurd. 15 shots. I mean, maybe my math is wrong somehow, but I have no idea how... I mean, Marauders cannot kill Zealots, only Stim Marines, basically. And look at all these Zealots. Okay, well, this is a nasty force, because what's going to happen is the Zealots are going to slice up the infantry like they were Colossus, and then he's going to storm them to death. Maybe he'll use this for feedback on the Ghost. I don't know, but the Archons will take care of everything with splash damage. My only fear for Hatsune at this point is that I don't know why he doesn't just warp in. I guess he can't afford to, but he would only need to warp in 5 Zealots right here and clean these guys up. I don't think he wants to lose this. I'm surprised. He's like, oh, forget that. I don't need that base. I'm just gonna come. Can check the gold. I don't know what he is doing. He's giving him false hope or something. Okay, finally the Zealots have arrived. He only needed 3, in fact, to clean that up. Looks like our players are becoming more friendly as the game progresses to each other. I don't know why. Hatsune is always nice, but I don't know about this other kid. MG. Alright, my money's on Toss in this battle. Especially because he cut him off the ground. Yeah, look at all the feedback. He did feedback and all those goes. Oh my goodness, it's over. That was nasty. Game over. Yeah, I'm only concerned with the... I've seen Hatsune do this before. He'll storm the crap out of his own Zealots with charge, and that's the only problem with having a unit combo. You have charging Zealots right in the face of the enemy, and you're storming them. On top of that, then you're going to be storming your own troops unless you just storm the very back of the other player. And good Terran players, not me, but good Terran players will be backing off. So during the storm,
you'll be pulling the protoss player into their own storms. I think he knows that there's not much Terran stuff left. Not much of a Terran army left. Since he just won a huge battle, I think he's just having fun. Quite frankly, I think he knows he's gonna win. So he might as well have fun. I would turn all these guys into Archons, and so why not? Except that he knows he's won. At this point, I would expect a GG. Even though I think our Terran player is probably very upset that he lost this game. And look at all like unnecessary gas he collected. Cause I don't know if he was planning to do anything with that. The only thing gas heavy you can build as a Terran is Ravens. It's like the only thing that takes more gas than there comes the Archons. So what's our Terran player actually doing right now? Well, he's in better spirits. And so they both end the game saying that they both suck at StarCraft 2, which is clearly not the case since they're in Masters League. But it makes me happy to see that they're friends at the end. Sometimes happens. They're both talking about how they spent too many minerals. Excuse me, how they did not spend enough minerals. Put a bunch of money in the bank that they did not spend. Good players keep that unspent resources low because they're constantly building things with their money. They're not just wasting time. So I hope you guys enjoyed that and learned something, and I'll see you guys next time.